turn it down. Okay. You're gonna have to keep going. One or two more up. You hear that? All right, that's where it's gonna have to be. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. What's up? What's up? Let's make sure my camera's looking good because my camera looks like shit. Way too bright. Holy crap. It's a little bit better. Still not great. I think I'm gonna have to go get that 4K camera. Yeah, boy, that does not look super good. Demon, what's up, big dog? Welcome in, man. How are you? Nova's here. How's it going, guys? Welcome into the stream, man. How are you? Let's see. Let's go here. Oh my goodness. Just this camera is just so outdated, man. So outdated, dude. Yeah, it's just super outdated. Maybe if we put it back on red. Yeah, I guess that looks better. God, it just looks so dang fuzzy, man. Why does it look so fuzzy? That looks good. All right, that's better. That's better. So I'm just gonna have to have the sharpness like all the way to a T. Okay. What's going on, guys? Welcome on in to the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Man, that's just gonna have to go down. I'm sorry. That's just gonna have to go down. I can't hear myself think. Welcome on in, guys. Tonight we are back streaming. We are back again after being sick for over a week with a crazy viral infection, like an upper respiratory infection, and I had the flu. So I was just out of commission. So, oh yeah, let me do one more thing really quickly. So we are back, and I figured tonight we would do something really cool. We would do like a tutorial episode of how I would start Smite. I've been practicing Smite for a while. I got a 97 Trickster Smite, which is great. And then I've been testing one all the way up to 32, and testing Explosive Concoction. And I figure, you know what? I'm going to be starting this every league. So why not kind of just go through how I would do this as like a brand new series. So that's what we're going to do. And just getting into some hardcore SSF practice for tomorrow. Demon, nice, dude. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to kind of start this up and just see how this is fun. We're going to have a blast with this. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So what's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever tutorial series on how we're going to start Smite with a Trickster each and every single league. I'm going to kind of give you guys like a let's play walkthrough on how I would do this. This is a tutorial on how I would do this with a starting brand new character at the start of a brand new league. I know there's a lot of newer players and there's a lot of questions. We got a whole series of guides that are continuing to coming out, but I'd rather show you too how I kind of go through my process. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be the first character that we're going to do. If you guys do enjoy this kind of content, please like the video, comment down below. Let me know if you guys want me to do a different character with a particular build, and we can probably do that. So to get things started, I'm going to do this in SSF just because that way you can see all the fresh gold and all these things, because I have, you know, I don't want that to be mixed up when we go to kind of buy stuff in the beginning. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go to create solo self found. And to start off with a Trickster Smite, the first thing that we need to do is we need to get Smite. So Smite is not like accessible to the shadow when you first start the game. So we need to get that from another class, which is the Marauder. So we're going to do the Marauder, and we're going to do get Smite skill. So we're going to start with a Marauder. Now there's 2 spots that we're going to get to. So we're going to go ahead and get rolling on this. So what we want to do is we want to get to the main area so we can get Smite. And then 2, we want to kill Hillreich, so that way we can get oops, I'm sorry. So we can get our Astral Call. So the next thing that we want to do is when you first get in and get your first skill, go ahead and equip that. We want to make sure that we have a good leveling filter. So we are going to do regular soft core. This one should be just fine for the purposes of this series. So just have that, get it from Neversink. If you guys don't know how to do that, I have a whole video about it. Please go check that out. Now, after we get our first skill, we're just going to run. We're going to go kill Hillock. So we're going to get our other skill. You don't want to do anything else. For brand new players that are watching this, again, you're going to get a lot of XP. Let me hit Z so this is back on. And we're going to equip our Ruthless. You don't need to kill any of these guys at all. You can run all the way to Hillreich, and he's going to give you enough XP to hit level 2. Now, again, this does not matter for this Marauder class, but it does matter for the Trickster. It's going to be the same no matter what class you're playing. So let's go ahead and kill Hillock here. Should be pretty easy. He's a tough guy. He's a tough cookie. Oh, 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 oh. Let's give him a little stun. Little, hey, what's up, bro? You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and set this to always attacking, because that just makes things easier. Now, the way to fight Hillock is you just run around him, let him fight, let him like do a little attack, and then you don't get hit. And you're just going to beat him in the face, right? Like so. You can just keep running around. It makes it super easy. You can do this with melee or ranged characters too. It just makes things really easy when you're fighting him. He's such a big dummy. Now, we want to pick up everything after killing him. You can equip your point if you want to. Starting on a router, you want to do life and armor, because we want to get strength nodes. So make sure you pick up everything. And then we're going to go into... what is this place called again? Lion's Eye Watch. And what we want to do is go ahead and talk to Nessa and everybody. Just do this. It's not a big deal. You don't really have to do this if you don't want to. But when you talk to him, it's important to get the gem from Tarklage, because we're just going to sell it. It doesn't matter which one you take. So we're just going to sell it. The main thing we want is we want to have as many of these scrolls of wisdom as possible, so that way we can buy other gear pieces. Now, we did luck out and get an iron ring. You do want to get a few things when we're going into this, which I'll show you in just a second. But the main gear pieces that we want to come out of this, because we are using a melee attack with physical traits, we want 2 iron rings, a rustic sash to start. So we want to look over here for the highest rustic stash. We don't have an orb of transmutation, so we got to take one of these. So the 18 is definitely better than the 14, so we'll take the 18. Throw that on. We'll spend this last scroll to go ahead and identify this ring, because we're going to keep this. We lucked out. That's a really nice ring. And then what we want to do is we want to go ahead and sell all of these things. We don't necessarily care about like any of the damage or anything like that. We just want to sell it to try to make as much as possible. We don't even need these boots, but we'll get to that in a second. Now, after we sell everything and we get that rustic sash in one of our rings, now we're going to go to the coast. We want to go to the coast, and typically you would go to the second area, but we're just going to streamline this because we need to go kill Hillreich or Hellreich. We need to go kill Hellreich so that way we can get Ancestral Call. So to do this, you come out of here, you spawn at the coast, and what we want to do is we want to go find the portal. So there's not really a like particular fast way to locate this thing. You can, again, you don't have to fight anything when you're running through here. So what we want to do is we want to go find the waypoint. It's going to be at the end of this coast zone. and we're going to try to find it. So there's some landmarks you can look for here. The sandbar landmark when you go up a level is a good tell. It kind of means you're going the right way. These guys with the fire things are... These guys are super annoying. You can try to just kind of hit them as we're going along the way if you want. And just, you can hit these corpses for gold. The fire guys are the fastest, so they're like super annoying. I'm never really good at following this the right way. So you come up onto the sandbank here. We're going to go to the right, and we're looking for this like library thing on your map. Because once you find that, then you're going the right way. So we're going to avoid all these guys. We're going to go down the sandbank to the right. We're going to go down another sandbank. And this should lead us to the waypoint. We should find the waypoint over here. These guys are super annoying, I tell you. They're super annoying. Portal scroll. Again, you can pick up anything on the ground. It just helps to sell. But we want to do this as fast as possible. So we got the waypoint. Now, normally we would go to the mud flats, which we'll do when you see us go to Trickster. But instead, we're going to cut down to the right and go towards Tidal Island. This is where the Hellreich is. It's the frost little monster. We're going to kill him. Yo, Amelia, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So we are going to go kill this guy. You can kind of grab stuff along the way if you want. Some of these guys are really tough. You can level those gems up. You don't have to, but I'm just going to level the one up for just using this. I probably should have put Smite on, but that's okay. How you doing? Welcome on in. So Hellreich is right here. It's this guy here, or Hellreich. And we got a lot of monsters here, so we're going to need to just kill everything, unfortunately. Kind of a bummer, but it has to be done. Try to kill these guys as best we can. Kind of single Hellreich out. I should have done Smite just so it's a little bit easier, so I already have it, but... Hey, look, armor scraps to start the game. That's great. Just heavy swinging like crazy. Oh, Hellreich is tough. I will say that, like, in the first acts, like, especially Act 1... Oh, he just straight up froze me. I really hate how, like, there's so many, like, slow you down, freeze you things in this game. Like, in the first few acts. So we gotta try to kill this guy. Oh my god, the freezing is super annoying. Oh my god. How's it going? All right, so we killed him. We're getting the medicine chest, and we're getting we want to pick up everything, right? We want to pick up everything. Now here's a little trick. We talked about it. So we want to go back to town. We can just hit character selection. We can change this to SSF, and we're just going to log right back in. Now we want to log back in. The reason we do this is we talk to Nessa. We're going to get a potion, which is fine. And we want to get Ancestral Call, which requires level 4, but we need this, right? This is going to allow our Smite to hit 2 additional targets, which is huge for clearing in the early game. So we're going to take Ancestral Call. All right, we're going to talk to this dude. Doesn't matter. We're going to talk to this guy. Doesn't matter. Now, at this point, we're done, right? So now we need to sell everything. So let's take everything off. Hold on. Take all our skill gems out. We want to keep Ruthless and Astral Call. We want to sell everything else except for Smite and our Rustic Sash and our ring. So we want to keep all of these items and just sell the rest. We don't care about any of this other stuff, like, at all. We don't care. So let's sell. We'll sell all this. Heavy Strike. We'll even sell the potion. You could keep the potion, actually. This could be great to just speed roll the campaign, so we'll actually keep that. Get rid of the bow. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. All right. And then we're even going to sell the potions because we want as many Scrolls of Wisdom as possible. So let's go ahead and sell everything, right? Now we're going to purchase items. We're going to come over here. The first thing you want to grab is Smite. So we have Smite. We got a ring. We got our extra gems and a Rustic Sash. Now we need one more ring. Unfortunately, we don't have enough for it. It's going to cost some scrolls, but that's okay. We'll get it with our Trickster when we're going in. Otherwise, this is a pretty good start. So now we're going to go to our stash. We're just going to throw everything in here. We're going to keep all this. Now, we don't get to keep the gold, which is a bummer, but we're going to keep all that. So then we're going to log out. You can delete him if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and create a brand new character. SSF. Now we create our Trickster, which is Warlug, Smite, tutorial. We're going to hit OK and start the game. Now, again, you're going to go through this just like normal. Now, what we want to do is go kill Hillock. We want to get to the town as fast as we can and equip our character so we can get just rocking through the campaign. So again, just a little recap going through the marauder. It's going to be a mule, essentially. You create your marauder. You're going to go get your smite. You're going to get ancestral call, very important. Your extra potion for quicksilver, as well as just all of your gear with the rustic stash, your 2 iron rings. We need to get 1 more, so that way we're just set up perfectly to go into the act 1 and just get it going. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill this guy. He's beating me up a little bit. No big deal. Oop. All right, now you guys let me know down in the comments too if like you guys want me to break this up into smaller series, if you guys prefer it with like more cuts, anything like that would be great. Let's kill this big babbling buffoon of a monster. Again, too, you just run around him, man. He swings and just whiffs every time because he's a dummy. And then he dies. Again, we want to take everything. We want to take everything and just sell it. We don't care. We do not care. So let's get into Lion's Eye. We're going to go get our reward. Let's go ahead and talk to everybody really quickly. Get our reward. Again, now this Hillock reward, none of these skills matter for the purposes of Smite. We do not need any of these. So I just take Cobra Lash. This Cobra Lash is typically what I would go with if I was doing like going into Poison Concoction or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these. We don't need any of them. You could keep Chance to Poison if you really wanted to, but the rest of this stuff you don't really need. Now we do have an option here. So with Smite, we have 2 options. We can either use a 2-handed weapon for more damage, or we can do a 1-handed weapon with a shield. So that way, when we get access to shield charge, we can just go across the map even faster and just get through the campaign. It's totally up to you. You can pick and choose here. If you want more damage, take 2-hand. If you want a little bit more mobility, take a 1-hand with a shield. So let's go ahead and talk to Nessa. We're going to go ahead and sell these items here, all these bows, this Cobra Lash, this Glass Shank, the Viper. For me, I'm just going to get rid of Chance of Poison. I don't need it. Now, we can do one thing here. We're going to sell, we could keep this Rusted Spike. I'm going to sell these. So that way we got 4 and then 2 and 1. Now, one thing that we can do here is as a secondary weapon, we can have this to level other gems. So let's go ahead and go grab everything. Let's go ahead and take everything out. Throw our sash on, throw our ring on. We got 1 potion that we can equip at level 4. And then we got Smite here all by itself with Ruthless to start the game. And we'll have Ancestral Call ready at level 4 along with our potion. So let's go ahead and go back to Nessa. Let's go purchase. The first thing that we need to get is a 2nd iron ring. So there's only 2. We can't get the orb. This is going to cost us 3 of our 5. Now we could also look at sashes and see that ones are a little bit higher, but we've already got one. That's it. Now, before we get our 2nd ring, just to look, we're going to need to buy a weapon. So that's why I kept the Rusted Spike. If you get a sword of any kind after killing Hillock, you could keep it and have an option of either just buying a sword or you just find one on the ground as we're progressing through the campaign. Now, a really good one is the Rusted Swords. These are great because they give global accuracy. You do need accuracy with Smite when you're progressing through the game. So having these are really nice. Like this is 3. So like having 2 swords right away isn't a bad idea. But if you want to go 2-handed, I definitely suggest the Corroded Blade. Now, unfortunately here, this is triple blue. Can't do anything about this. This Rusted Sword, which is 1-handed, which is actually kind of nice. This is red, green, green. It's not too bad. This is red, green connected. So we don't really have any swords that are super good. Like this one's red, green, so we wouldn't be able to use Ruthless at all. So we don't really have a good option here unless we were going to try to get a gear piece. Like we could take this helmet just for the colors. So that way we have red, red, and we can use that. Then we can use whatever weapon that we want. So I'm thinking until I get shield charge, I'm going to use a two-handed. So I'm thinking I'm going to take the corroded blade here because these are all that. So we're going to take the corroded blade for one and throw it in here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this helmet because the red, red, green is nice because we're going to want Smite, Ruthless until we get to 4 for Ancestral Call, and we're going to want faster attacks. So I'm going to take this for one and throw it on. Then we'll throw Smite in here with Ruthless. And then what we can do is we can go ahead and we could sell this, and I think I'm going to just for the extra. We don't necessarily need it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And now we're going to go buy our last ring.
Hello.
So let's buy our ring, add some damage here. Boom. Now we're out of scrolls, which is okay. And now we're ready to start the game. So we got a helmet here. Normally we would have one scroll, but we got a nice two-handed weapon. We got our 2 rings plus our sash, which is going to make our damage just really, really strong right off the bat. Now, before we go into the coast, let's go ahead and spend our point here. We are going to go here for physical and chaos and life because we're going to be going down to this bottom portion of the tree because we want to get to attack speed as fast as we can. When we're doing this tree, we want to go down and we want to beeline it to this node here because we want to get non-Val strikes hit an additional target. It's because we are going to eventually get rid of Ancestral's Call. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to go ahead and start the game. So let's go ahead and progress to the coast. We can go ahead and level up Ruthless to level 2. And then we're going to go ahead and go through. Now, if you want to kill stuff along the way, you can. I'm kind of semi-speed running this just to kind of show people. But if you're a newer player, you want to kill more stuff and get more items, you definitely can. Oh, one thing I should mention with Smite. Because it's a melee / range build, what you want to do is you want to come in and right click or left click your skill and do always attack without moving. You definitely want to click this so that way when that's on, I can stand in place and use my attack so I don't have to run up and get into melee range with a monster. So again, we're going to follow the sandbar. Now we can hit them from here. Now what I would suggest is as you're going through here, like if there's big packs like this behind you, go ahead and hit them. Otherwise, don't worry about like the 1 or 2, something like that, because you're going to get levels along the way. You don't want to be under leveled, but hitting a couple here and there is fine. Now remember, we're looking for the book, the carving there, so we hit that, and then we want to go down the sandbar. Down the sandbar, we cut over to the right. Because we don't have move speed, we're not fast enough. And now we're going to go down one more time. This is going to lead us up to the waypoint, which is what we need. We can hit those along the way. Those things I think are great. Just hit these to get these monsters off us. And boom, now we're at the waypoint, guys. So now instead of going to the right, now we go to the mud flats because that's what our mission is. Travel to the Tidal Island and get the medicine case. So I'm going to go this way first. Now these monsters here really suck. They cause a lot of stun and they're just super annoying. So portal scroll, very nice. So on the map, we're looking for these exclamation points. We want to find 3 of them. If you guys are new to the series or like new to the game, otherwise, more experienced or veteran players know, level up Smite. There's going to be 3 of them. Now, these monsters are really like strong. They charge at you and just knock you back and stun you. Now, a quick tip, which I should have pointed out and followed. These little mud trails here will lead you to where the next one is. So like these little mud trails are great. These monsters are super annoying. We leveled up. Chainmail vest, nice. So let's go ahead and level. We'll go ahead and throw a point into dexterity. We want that attack speed. But when you're running through these little like pathways here, this little mud pathway will kind of lead you towards where they are. And they may break up, so we may have to like go to the right and just kind of follow this mud. But it does lead you to where you kind of need to go. See how we're kind of following the mud here? More mud. Then we're back here. We're at the Roa Nest. and we're just destroying everything. Now, we got some items here. Again, you don't have to pick up absolutely everything. I just decide to pick up enough stuff so that way, like, I can sell it. Now, we're not going in there. We got to get one more first before we go in there. Again, I'm just kind of leaving those monsters aside. We're going to follow this mud trail here. These monsters are so annoying. See this mud trail? Follow this mud trail around. It's probably the wrong one that I'm following, to be honest. Ooh, medium mana flask. It's this kind of like divot one here. This divot one leads us over. We get this next one. There's so many of these guys. Oh my god. See, oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. The stunning in the game is so bad. It's so bad. And you attack so slow with Smite until we get some attack speed. It can be rather annoying. The stunning is just really bad. So we pick up a scroll of wisdom. We're going to head back. We're going to go grab this one. All three of these are typically right next to each other. Very easy to do. Now we got to kill all these monsters. In some cases, you're just kind of like forced to fight. We're low on mana. But you can see how strong Smite is when we go this setup. Nice little rusted sword, a little sash. Oh my god, the stunning. Kill all these monsters. We'll hit one. We're gonna go dexterity again. Level up our ruthless. Now, here's one thing. In this particular league, normally we ignore league mechanics. Now, what I'm gonna talk about right now is because we're in the mercenary league, I do not know if these are going to 100% be in the full game. Like when we get like go into the next league of PoE 1. If they are, then what you want to do here is if you can fight them, that's fine. Or you could hire them to help you out. It'll make going through the game much better. But I'm going to play this as if these guys aren't here. So I'm going to play this as if these guys aren't here. And we're going to move on to the next part of the quest. So now that we got all three of those items, we're going to go back up here, kill these guys so that way they leave us alone. And we're going to go ahead and do the strange glyph wall. This is going to activate and allow us entry to the submerge passive. All we're going to do here is we're just going to grab the waypoint and then we're going to go back to town. Back to town, we're going to talk to Tark. He's going to give us another gem and some rewards. So here again, none of these matter. Orb of Storms is the one that I do take though, because it's a cool skill to kind of give some extra lightning damage. I like Frostblink here as well, so we're going to take Frostblink as our movement skill. So we'll take Frostblink, and then we'll have Orb of Storms in here, which is just a cool little skill to add some extra damage. Now again, all of this stuff here, we're not leveling any gems. Now we're going to, since we're level 4 now, we're going to replace Ruthless with Ancestral Call. You no longer need Ruthless, so if you don't want to use it, that's fine. Get rid of that. We're going to put in our first Quicksilver Flask here, and then we got our first Mana Flask. And then we're going to just pretty much get rid of all of this. You don't really need any of this other stuff. Like, we have Armor plus Energy Shield. We got a Rustic Sash here if you want to keep this as extra. But all this stuff we don't need, so we're just going to sell it. Don't really have a use for any of this. Although this Rusted Sword is good. But we'll get rid of all of this stuff. You could sell Ruthless, but I'm going to hang on to it. We're going to continue to level it. So we're going to go over to our secondary weapon and put this in here. And gems in your secondary slot will level. So now that we did that, we are all set. So now what we will do is we're going to go back to our waypoint. We're going to go back to the coast. Now we're going to take that right little path and we are going to go kill Hellreich. This is where we're going to get our next little gem. The next gem that we really want to get after this, guys, is faster attacks. We really need this. Now, Ancestral Call is going to be such a huge buff for us here. It's going to allow us to hit multiple monsters and just deal so much more damage. Allows us to kill everything. What I would advise you to, little tip, is when you're going through here, I would definitely make sure you pick up every scroll. Absolutely every scroll. Portal scroll, regular scroll, doesn't matter what it is. All right. Yeah, we want the scrolls of wisdom. And this should make killing him just so much easier. I forgot that I have Frostblink now. We killed him. We'll hit this little corpse. chromatic, very nice. And again, we can just exit character screen, log back in, and that'll take us back to town. So that way we do not have to waste a portal scroll. Let's talk to Nessa. We're going to get another Quicksilver Flask. This is just going to allow us to fly around the map. Now, her next gem from her, none of these really help us at all. Although the one that I would suggest taking is Momentum, because this is really good for shield charge. So we're going to take Momentum. We'll talk to Best, then we'll talk to Tark, and boom. So now what we'll do is we can take this. We can put this in any gem, but I'm going to put it on this secondary and just have it level in the background. Now we got some stuff here. So now we got some scrolls. We'll throw in our next potion, and we'll throw that in there. Now we got 2 Quicksilver Flasks. So we are super fast. Now these 3 items we don't need. This is a shield. So if you want to keep this one, you can. We can identify it and just kind of hang on to it for now. But we're going to go back to Nessa and we're just going to sell all this plus our extra potion, get rid of that, and we are done. So now we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. We got some movement. We got all kinds of stuff. So now after that, guys, we're going to go back to the Submerge passive. And we're looking for a couple areas here. We're looking for an area to kill an extra experience points monster, which will give us some more passive points. And we're also looking for the ledge, which is the next area that we're kind of going into. Now that triple red right there is really nice. Now again, you can just fly through here. You don't have to kill everything. I just kind of kill stuff as they're in my way, or like I need to get through them, right? Like do that. We level. We're going to take another dex point here. We're looking for this bridge as you're navigating through this area. Again, there's some blue elites. If you can kill the elites rather quickly, then I would say do that. Otherwise, ignore monsters like the Brood Princess. It takes too long to kill them. You're just trying to kind of get through here. The slowing in this area sucks so bad. It really sucks bad, man. All right, so the first one is the ledge. Since we're here, we're going to go ahead and go through here. We want to get to the prison, and the main reason we're going through the ledge here to get to the prison is so that way we can get the waypoint, and then we're going to go back. So we're just going to fly through here. These fire guys are super annoying because they are speedy. So they're the only ones that kind of give us like a little bit of a annoyance. But as far as the map, you're just going to straight shot this and hopefully I don't die. Yeah, these guys are so annoying, man. We're going to have to keep... I'm going to die. Just can't move. These guys are super annoying. They're so fast. Again, keep your Quicksilver potions up. Yep, kill these guys. Grab a scav vest. And we're just going to go straight down. So kill this dude. Thank you. Make sure you're always hitting your mana potions because I always forget. There we go. See ya, dude. That rapier's nice. Now we got the waypoint. When you hit the waypoint, instead of going left, you're just going to keep going straight. Because again, there's telltale signs. We want to get the book. Get to the book. You know you're going the right way. We'll level up. We're going to take coordination here for attack speed. Very important node. And when we get here, we're going to go down. We want to go the opposite way of the book. Because if we go towards the book, it's just going to take us in a big circle. So we want to go the opposite way of the book. Ooh, chromatic orb. Very nice. Kind of kill those guys along the way. Now, when you get to this hill, there's this elite here. You don't need to worry about fighting him. I would just run right by him. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about your levels. We're level 6. The area level is level 6. We're right on time as far as our levels. Go ahead and level our gems. I would say level all your gems, guys, as you need to. Level them up as they happen. And here we go. Now we're at the climb. When we get to the climb, again, it's a similar area, so we're just going to follow this around, and this is going to take us to the lower levels of the prison. So you want to take this through, maybe kill some monsters if you're low on your potions or something like that. Otherwise, you should be good. I would love to grab this and die at the same time I grab it, which is great. This is great for the video as we die. Pop these potions. All right, we no longer have that. make sure we grab the waypoint. When you're going through, grab the waypoint, and then we're going to go left of the waypoint, which is great. Again, I'm kind of ignoring like the mercenaries just for the purposes of like leveling. I still love the stunning in this game. It's so great. It's so good. Again, we got the 2 books. So we got a book and 2 books, and you're going to go up. Do not go away from the books as far as like down. Make sure you just go the opposite way. Again, we got another elite here. If you want to fight them, feel free. Otherwise, you're just going to speed past this to get through the campaign. These stupid little roly-polies are annoying. And boom, we are at lower level prison. Lower level prison. All we're going to do first is we're going to come in here and grab the waypoint. After the waypoint, we are going to go back to this emerge passive and now, or passage. And now what we want to do is find the other entrance. So that way we can go kill this monster to give us some passive skill points. It's very important that you don't miss out on these passive skill points. It gives you a real edge going through the game. Very, very important. Although this area is just the worst when it comes to navigating. I'm still not the best at navigating this area to a T yet, but I always like end up going around in circles. But we kind of want to go the opposite way of the way we originally went, because that's typically where it is. Typically where it is. There, we got the exit there, so let's go ahead and find this. We're blasting through. There goes a scared mask. Again, just kill the monsters if they're in your way. And we find the flooded depths. Now at the flooded depths, we're going to go kill this monster. This is going to be the Dweller of the Deep. Everything's highlighted in your quests here. Now, for those who are newer to the game and are following this series, you want to play this class, the quests in gold is your main story quests. The ones in blue are optional, as they say optional. And those are just extra things that you can do. You can always come back and do them later. I really wish everything would stop giving me like so much slow. Now from here, we're going to go over and grab Dex because we want to grab Fangs of the Viper. So you're just going to kind of navigate through here. We want to find the little entrance to the Dweller, which should be highlighted by an essence. So here goes Dweller of the Deep. Very important here. Go ahead and kill him. You can throw down your orb. The slowing effect is super annoying. Try to use that range and just kind of, you know, use your potions, your Quicksilver potions, so you can move around. Throw your orb down again. And we should make ends meet here of this Dweller in the Deep. Bang. And we'll level up Smite and our momentum. We'll grab this essence and this plate vest. We're going to leave the character screen, log back in, go talk to Nessa. Now here's very important. We want faster attacks. Normally you could take added lightning damage, but we want faster attacks here. Very important skill gem. We want faster attacks because this is going to make our Smite attack faster. And these are going to be the main skills that we use through the rest of the game for the majority. We're going to be using Smite, Ancestral Call with faster attack, and we'll swap into one other red skill until we can get to 4 links. Now you come talk to Tark. You get your passive skill point. Boom. Right click. Open this up. Grab Fangs, which is going to give us some more Dex and Fizz damage. And that optional quest is done. Now, we have some options here. As you're advancing through the game, Nessa, as you unlock skills, will have all of these skills available. So the next thing that we really want to ask ourselves is, do we want to be a two-hander or do we want to be a one-hander? Again, if you want to be a one-hander, we can get shield charge. We got to have 16 strength, but we can do shield charge, which will speed us through the map even faster. Now, if you don't want to do shield charge, then keep your two-handed. But I'm going to grab shield charge just as an option for one scroll. And the other thing that we're going to swap out, or if we can get 3 red, is eventually going to be added fire damage. Now, I do happen to have 1 orb of transmutation, so I'm going to go ahead and get this added fire damage. Now, we can't level these up because I'm not level 8 or anything, but these items are going to be really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to this rapier in case I want to run this shield. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to identify this chest piece. Just reflects, nothing crazy. Red, blue, blue doesn't really do anything for us. We'll talk about this in a second. So let's go ahead and sell all of these items. And boom, we're good there. We did end up picking up some wool gloves. Now, essences. This is an important thing when we first start playing this character, because on a 2-handed weapon, it increases spell damage. We don't care about spell damage. What we're looking for is an essence that gives us, on a 2-handed weapon or a 1-handed weapon, increased fizz damage. So we're going to hold on to this for something later, which I think will be really, really nice. So now after this point, we're kind of set. We can kind of pick and choose what we want to do. But we do have some currency. So let's go ahead and take a look at Tark and see if he has anything that we could use. Right. Again, we're kind of doing a 2-hander to start. Now 1-hander will be faster, which I still think I might go 1-hander with the shield because it just feels better. But again, we're kind of based on colors. Now I don't have what is it called? A rig, or what is it called? A jet rig, or whatever it's called. Ninja, what's up, dude? JD, what's going on, man? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Is this 0 to hero? Yeah, it's kind of a tutorial, kind of explaining how I'm leveling a Smite character at a league start through the game. So this is also going to be put out on my channel, so definitely check it out, guys. But yeah, we're kind of doing a 0 to hero explanation of how we're getting through the game with a Smite Trickster to start a league start. So he really doesn't have anything for us, because again, we need the colors. We want red, red, green. This is very important. So we can keep the helmet, but on the weapon it does not matter. So let's see, we're kind of looking for something that we could use that would be nice, and he doesn't really have anything for us. Nothing really nice, which is unfortunate. So we're stuck with this. Now we do have an option with this. We could add on the spell damage from this essence and just make this rare and hope we get something good on it. We could also do that to the rapier, but for now I think we're just going to keep it as is. So no luck there. Now our other option is to gamble. We have 232 gold. Unfortunately, we could use some of this to try to get a weapon and just see. I mean, it's random, but you know, it could be something good. So I like swords. However, there's a really nice like axe you could get to, and I just feel like sword is probably best. But let's go ahead and gamble here. We could gamble for something. Let's go ahead and try to gamble for a sword real quick with 39 gold. That's another reason why I wanted to do this in SSF, so that way you guys can kind of see how much gold you would gather, because on my, you know, on the normal account it's just the gold for the total account. So now this sword is crazy. We got increased fizz plus attack speed. Now, what a gamble here, because our damage right now is 78. Let's slap this on and we go to 109. The DPS on the skill itself doesn't fully represent what the full damage is, but it's a good baseline to see if you do get an increase from using certain gear, weapons, etc. So we're going to go ahead and throw Frostblink into here. Now we got this old corroded for this new one. And hey, we got triple red, which is kind of nice. It's not bad, but we're going to want faster attacks. So now we could gamble for something else. We could gamble for boots. Boots would be a good gamble here because we really want move speed. Although I will show you guys a craft if we get one, which would be nice. But let's go ahead and see about getting some boots. So we essentially want to be an ES base along eventually. So let's do random energy shield boots, or we could do evasion plus energy. Let's do evasion and energy shield. So let's do 33. So these boots are better. We just did not get any. We just didn't get any move speed. So like these boots are fine, but I got some gold, so I want to try again one more time. Nothing there. I'm going to try one more time on these. Let's do full evasion this time. Nothing. Okay. So this gives us regen, which is nice, and stun block. These two can just go away, and we'll keep the rawhide just in case for the craft. So we'll get rid of these of my old corroded. We'll hang on to this, and we'll keep our gold. All right, so now that we're set there, right, we don't have any more skills we need to get. Now we're gonna go back to the prison. Back to the prison, and we're going to kill Brutus. Now we should be crazy. We need to get to level 8 though. So here I kind of want to kill some monsters to get to level 8 before we fight Brutus. So I'm kind of like killing some monsters. I'm gonna kill this elite just cause. Throw out a little orb here. Extra elite. Why does every monster in this first act like give you slow or chill? Why? I don't understand. It's super annoying. Get rid of you. Yeah, you're annoying. You're dead. Give me the rapier. Okay. Let's go to upper prison now. We're looking for upper prison. And from here, we're looking for the warden's quarters. Ooh, another scroll of wisdom. Boom. Now level 8. This is very important. We're going to go ahead and level. We want to remember, we're beelining it for here for the attack mastery and attack speed. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go into our inventory. Now we're going to equip faster attacks. Now we don't have enough strength yet, which sucks. We don't have enough strength to put these skills on, so that way we can level them. So I'm going to level this. Man, I was hoping to get strength. Now this is good with the fizz, so we're going to swap these out, which is nice. This, oh, that is triple green. But yeah, we're looking for... Yeah, now we're attacking faster, baby. Now we're attacking faster. Ooh, again, I'm messing up here. I don't really care about going through a lot of this. We're kind of just looking for the warden's chambers. But you can already see how much better the Suave, what's up, dude? You guys can already see how much better we're attacking, right? Like how much better the attack is now that we're getting some attack speed. The Suave, how you doing, buddy? How's it going, man? We're doing a video too here live on a tutorial on how to level with Smite through the campaign on a Trickster, like on a Shadow. So far this has been really cool. I've been practicing. Oh, these monsters are annoying. Get out of the way, monsters. Get out of the way. Oh, dead end. I guess I went in a big circle for no reason because it's this way, I think. I'm gonna kill these elite packs. Ooh, we got our first amulet. Now, after we kill Brutus, I believe we get access to our strength belts. Goodness. Level these up. Goodness. All right, grab this point. Grab some more decks. I just went in a big circle, which is just fantastic.
Your body is the canvas.
Absolutely fantastic. If it was this way the whole time, I'm gonna be pissed. If it was this way the whole time, nope, it's not. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna die. So that means it's down there. It is down there. Need some health back for my potions. Oh my god, the stunning in the first zone is so bad, man. All right. Okie dokie. Big circle again. I'm the best at navigating through prison. Like the absolute best. And it was this way the whole time. All right, so we got the warden's chambers. Now, what I'm going to do is before we fight him, I need to get all of my potions back. So that's what we're going to do. Yo, DeSwab with the $5 gifted, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, brother. With the $5 super chat. Sounds like you're feeling better. I am, man. I was out for like a week. I had a severe upper respiratory infection with the flu. So yeah, that really sucked. Okay, before we fight Brutus, we're going to go ahead and TP. We're going to use our portal and go back to Lion's Eye Watch. So we got some items here. We're going to sell these things to Nessa because we don't need them. Get rid of, wait. We're going to identify just to see. Nope. Okay. Sell this stuff to Nessa. We're going to get our potions back. It's mainly what we used it for. Now we can keep all this. We do not have an orbital augmentation. Again, we're going to always check Tark because when you level up, items seem to change. So nothing crazy. We can check the boots. Now these gloves would be awesome if we had the alchemy because attack speed is huge. Smokey goes, making me want to smite characters my first SSF. Now you could do this in SSF or just normal trade league. I'm just doing this in SSF because I wanted to reflect what my gold would be. So like if, you know, otherwise, I just have the gold from everything I've already been playing. But yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and spend 2 scrolls for a strength belt. We're going to drop the rustic sash because we need the strength. And we're going to go ahead and level both of these gems. Now, again, this is where we can use shield charge. We don't have shield charge, but take that off because we have a 2-handed weapon here. But this is where we can do it. And we're going to need the strength because you can see here, our stuff can be leveled now. So getting a strength belt is going to be huge for us. We make sure that we want to do that. And the realm is restarting in 4 minutes, which is perfect. That way we can end this first episode by killing Brutus and going into Act 2. So to follow Brutus after you come around here, guys, you're just going to follow this blood trail that's on the ground here. And again, Brutus is a tough son of a bitch. So when you fight him, be ready. He is tough. Again, we kind of just want to dance with him. Now, he does do one attack here that you need to get out of the way for. Oh, it's going to be that attack right there that smashes down. When he does that, just get out of his range. Yep, we got Ancestral Call. Dance away. And we're just going to make light work of Brutus here. We're going to make light work of Brutus. Watch out for that attack. That thing almost killed. Oh my god. Make light work of Brutus. Come back, Brutus. Come back. Smash him in the face. Let me embrace you. Sure. Now, if you do run out of mana and stuff, don't fret. Don't worry, friends. And just like that, we beat Brutus, no problem. Level up shield charge. We're going to grab everything again. And just like that, he is dead. We exit the Warden's chambers. Smokey says, making me want to try Smite. Hell yeah, dude. This is on a Trickster, though. But this strategy that I'm using that you'll see in a video that should come out tomorrow, I believe, or the next day, should be tomorrow. You can apply the same logic here for going through the campaign with any character or any class that you want to use Smite on. It applies the same. All right, so after killing Brutus, we're going to go back to Lion's Eye's Watch. We're going to get our turn in, and then the realm is going to restart. Just talk to Tark. Now, here is important. We're really low on mana, and mana is a big problem. So the gem that I suggest you grab is Clarity. This is just going to help with some mana regen. Then we'll talk to Nessa. Okay. Nessa just talks to us. Now, we have a bunch of items here. A 2-handed chopper is nice, and some gloves. Very cool. So we're going to identify the gloves. We were hoping for attack speed, but we did get added flat fire damage. The thing with Smite is, especially through the campaign, we want as much flat fizz and elemental damage as well as attack speed. So these gloves, we're going to slap these puppies on, grab Frostblink, throw it in my chest piece. And we could identify this Jade Chopper because it could be better than this. So let's go ahead and see. The dex and add lightning damage is good, so you could keep that. And we did get a Rusted Cough. So we could hold on to this. So let's go ahead and sell everything that we don't need, which is this, right? Now, again, guys, if you want to do shield charge here, you 100% can. It is 100% an option to do shield charge. Now, here's an issue that we have right now. We can't use this weapon because I think this weapon's better. But if we wanted to, we could check. So again, we're at 128. And now we're at 151. So this is actually better. We got 30 seconds. We're going to come back and finish this part in the video right after. But now we're in a really good spot. So we got 20 seconds. We're going to keep this on. Now, if we wanted to, we could swap these over and put this helmet on because we need accuracy as well because we got red, red, green, which is perfect. So we're going to see you back for part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And as always, stay gaming. See you guys in the next one. All right. Realm is restarting. Traded in stupid expensive right now on console. Dude, that was awesome. And I don't know why my lights went off. Oh, somebody hit the lights. Give me a second, guys. All right, lights are on. Oh, working on getting another character to 100 to swap. Nice, man. Very, very nice. Let me go ahead and stop that recording. That's a good first video. Dude, I really thought about getting to 100. My one character is almost my one character is like my Smite character for Trickster is almost 98. Almost 98. Oh my god, the carpet. Never gonna good for the carpet. Okay. All right, another character. So the realm's gonna be down for 15 minutes. 15 mementos. It's actually quicker than I thought. Really interesting. I mean, I will say if I keep doing like T17 maps, like all the T17 maps and stuff, I could probably get to 98 and it'd probably be pretty easy to get to 100 if I just kept grinding. But I don't know, man. There's nothing really I feel like doing at the end game for PoE 1. There's like really nothing else I really want to do. So this kind of series for these things is kind of where I'm at, man. It's kind of where I'm at. But getting to 100 would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like 97 is crazy. So now we're just chilling. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. All right. So who wants to play Escape from Tarkov while we're waiting? Escape from Tarky. I really want to get involved in this game. Like, I'm just now limit testing. We'll learn more currency farming mechanics. Oh, I see. Yeah. To learn other aspects of the game, like other currencies, strategies. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. That is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. And that was just an hour. Wow. Now, obviously, if you're super speed farming, then going through the campaign, like that Act 1 is way faster than an hour, but for the purposes of the video, like it's pretty good. You're just now limit testing. Interesting. But while we're waiting, man, we're waiting. Now we were gonna do something similar, like on Path of Exile 2, and like go through playing a lightning arrow Deadeye Ranger, just to like kind of do it. But I think we're gonna start that here in a few weeks. Has anybody in chat played Torchlight? Has anybody played Torchlight? I tried, and the game is just so weird. Super weird. Also, have any of you guys played? Have any of you guys played Pay to win Torchlight, Fish Mad Dad. Yeah, see, like I started it and then I heard it was pay to win, and I was like, yo, there's no way I'm playing this like at all. No way. No way I'm playing this game. Like, absolutely not. But at first it looked cool, and then I was like, oh no, I can't do this. Like, nah, can't do it. Can't do it, ladies and gentlemen. Storm Call? You made another crazy build? Dissuave, you're nuts, man. Crazy. Crazy. August, what's up, dude? I'll give Last Epoch a try at a push, but PoE 1, 9K hours, and PoE 2, I really can't get behind. I respect that, Fish Mad. I respect that. I got a lot of hours in PoE 2. I almost got 700 PoE 2 and almost like a little bit more in PoE 1. I really enjoy PoE 2. PoE 2 came out at a time where, like, I hadn't played that much of PoE 1, at least enough to understand it. So I got to play with everything with this from the start. So I had a much better understanding of this game than PoE 1. But now that I played like 2 leagues now, like 2 full leagues of PoE 1, like I have a much better grasp of a lot of things in Path of Exile 1. So I really like both games. Last Epoch is like fine. It's okay. Like I like it, but it's okay. You know what I mean? You're stuck in the sand, dude. All my Path of Exile 2 builds that I really played are all fast builds. So like I played Tempest Flurry. I played a Whirlwind build this past league. I played Lightning Spear on the Roa, so you could just move super fast. Like I'm kind of looking to basically any build that's super fast in Path of Exile 2 that I can play is what I'm going to play. Last Epoch, you dropped it after 2 weeks. Last Epoch is really good, man. Like it's fine. And I played a fast build in that too. I played that Hawk build with the Rogue, which was fun. But yeah, man, I will say though, like as much time as I almost have equal time in both these games, I will say, man, the speed of PoE 1 is just real nice. The speed in PoE 1 is real nice. I mean, it's real nice. But I still enjoy PoE 2. I'll be playing when the new league starts for sure. PoE 2, I played Stat Stacker Gemling. Yep, I did that too. Yep, and Lightning Spear. Yep. I mean, it's just, it's hard. Like, here's the thing, and it's kind of a tough, like, logic. You guys let me know if you're behind it. But when I play PoE 2, my thought is, okay, I can't go as fast as I can in PoE 1. So I need to play the strongest or one of the top 3 best builds in the game. So that way I can clear faster, if that makes sense, to get through the maps faster. Does that make sense? Because like my character inherently can't move the fastest, I want to use skills where I can clear the fastest, like damage wise, and just wipe the map, which in turn makes me clear faster, if that makes sense. Blasting mass and dropping loop doesn't get any better. True that, man. I will say though, in Path of Exile, this league, Secrets of the Atlas, is my 4th total league, and it's my first ever Mage Blood. So fun. Yeah, just quality of life thing restricted to meta builds. Yeah, so they're definitely working on all the skills. You know what I mean? Now that is, they're working on all the skills, but I don't know. Them working on a bunch of skills in PoE 2 that are going to make them endgame viable. Again, I don't think we're going to have a as big of a build diversity as people think. I don't know. That's just, maybe it's a hot take, but he said nice. Yeah, dude. So that's the other thing is I'm learning to level through the campaign of Path of Exile 1 much faster. And I finally found out what build I want to play each league to start. I'm playing Trickster Smite at the start of every single league, no matter what. Unless I find out something else. At first, it was Lightning Arrow Ranger. because Lightning Arrow was amazing. So I can go back and forth between those two, but I really enjoyed Smite this league. My thing is getting to, when I get to the end game and do maps, like I can get through maps and get my void stones. But after that, like being able to farm efficiently and get crazy gear and loot is, I don't know what it is. It just seems like so much of a challenge sometimes. It's early days. I'm just creature of habit. No, I get that, man. I mean, I think once Path of Exile 2 is fully released, like I think a lot more Path of Exile 1 like veterans will enjoy it a lot more than they may think. But who knows? I mean, I trust GGG. They make a lot of really good decisions and do a lot of good things with their updates. You know, much better than other games and other, you know, teams. But so see if we can get back in. I don't know if it's been, I don't think it's been 15 minutes yet, but oh, I probably got to start the download. That would help. Is finding something you can clear and sustain 50 M map minimum strats will show you what you can profit from. What do you mean by 50 M? Because the strategy that I use, Fish, this league was, I try to find, oh, just 50X. Gotcha. Okay. Is finding like a league strat that really helps the build that I'm playing. Like the build that I'm playing is really good for it. Like I don't think Smite is necessarily good for Breach unless you have the move speed, right? Like unless you have the speed. Like once you get Mage Blood and stuff, maybe Smite's good for Breach as an example. But I was doing stacked decks. Like I was just farming stacked decks like crazy because it was just the best like pound for pound currency farmer that I could do in T16s until I could get my Mage Blood. Because I was just locked at a point where I couldn't advance my build anymore until I got Mage Blood. And now I'm at a point where like I got Mage Blood and I probably need hundreds of divines to make one gear upgrade now. So Harvest with Smite of the Judgment is fun. Yeah, I haven't tried that one, so that could be a cool one to try. Because I love crafting in this game, and having the harvest stuff to craft is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Just 50X. Yeah, so like the end game, like once I find a end game strat, like I can do it and get the currency, but it's like leading up to that, like I have a tree where I can go through the tree and like get my maps up so I can get to T16s, get my void stones. But then after that, man, it's like finding good strategies based on where I'm at in gear and stuff can be difficult sometimes for me, because I'm still a relatively newer player. You know, I've only played 4 leagues. It's really 3. So I was off and on another one. So yeah, plenty of sustain available. I'm running Frost and pretty well geared. Nice. Yeah, because like if we go back here and we go to my Trickster, like I can do T17s and I can do T16.5s, all that stuff, but like as far as my gear, like this thing's fine. This thing is pretty set. My boots are pretty set. Of course, the Mage Blood. My gloves are really nice. My chest piece could be upgraded. I could definitely use more evasion and ES for my chest piece. My Lich's helmet is really good. I do need a new ring and probably eventually a new amulet. But like everything is so good right now. Now I do need to get the prismatic jewel that is, instead of lightning damage, I need the one that gives 3% ES. But that thing is like crazy expensive, man. Just buku dollars. But like with Mage Blood, this build is just, you move so fast. And I think I still prefer Leap over Shield Charge, but that's just me. That's just me. Dude, Syndicate to Suave, I tried, man. I've watched so many people's videos, and it's just, it's too much, man. It's, what's my in-game name? Warlug Smikes. Aster, 130 div right now. Yeah, dude, I just spent all my div on my Mage Blood. So I got 9 because I've been running stacked decks, but I am broke. And I got some decent stuff here. Yeah, I got some decent stuff. You know, another audience with the king is nice. But the stack deck strat has been really good. I have my 8 mod farm map, which is great. And then I was running Harbingers. I started with Harbingers at the beginning of the league because this was really good currency. It's just slow. Just slow. Any good for me? Hold on. Let me see. I wish I could compare this like to my actual my ES is way higher. I think I would keep mine. That one is good, but I think my helmet's better. Now, I will say the one thing that I am super proud of with this build is this is the first time that I've ever played Smite. This is the first time I've ever played Smite. I crafted my helmet, my gloves, and my boots. And my shield. I crafted all 4 of these items. Super proud of that. Obviously, the ring's the ring. But I do need a new ring. I need that ring. You can't fit Mage Blood into your build without some major tweaking, Aster. Storm Call costs 1.5 mirrors. Good lord, guys. Holy crap. I need that ring that gives you like 1 less suffix and 1 more prefix or whatever it is. You crafted all these? Ooh, I like that. That's nice. Yeah, that ring. I need to craft one of those. I got to craft one of those that give the minus and plus, and it needs to replace this ring. Yep. Yep. I eventually need to replace this ring here. But for now, I can do T17s. Like, I can do the bosses. And I've just been farming stack decks. I did Harbingers to start. And then stack decks is just the best. I'm not sure what other strategy to use right now. Even at this stage with the build, I'm just not sure what to use. Or like what to do. I tried Alva. I'm not quite strong enough to do the Alva strat. Strong boxes, I mean, strong boxes could work. It's just a huge investment. I really want my ES to be, I would love this to be 20K. We got to our actual goal of 15,000 ES, but to get this to 20K would be just nuts, man. I feel like I'd have to spend hundreds and hundreds of more divine to get this to 20K. But yeah, man, this build is really nice. It's really good. Now, let me ask you guys a question, chat. Does the flask bar to the far left work with Mage Blood? Oh, you mean the tincture? I don't believe so now, because it's just the left 4 leftmost. And it's only magic utility flask. This is not a utility flask. I think that's separate. I think it's separate, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a tincture. It's not a utility flask. So I would say no. But I will show you, like, if we hit this, like, my mana doesn't go down. Like, I don't have mana burn. Is my flask reversed? I don't think so. I have all my bonuses here. No, I don't think so. Because isn't 4 leftmost, is it from this side, like this way? Because I don't think it matters, because it says utility flasks. Yeah, I don't think it matters, man. Because this is a tincture. Because it doesn't give me the mana burn. Because like my mana just doesn't go away. Yeah, because like I have all my bonuses from Mage Blood. Like I have all the bonuses. And see, my tincture is still on. It's like a permanent tincture. It's weird, isn't it? Oh, you got Smite too? Nice. What are you smiting? Ooh, so now we got to craft it. Oh, you're an element. You're a witch? Ooh, nice. Enjoy. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we got to craft this thing now. God, I got to figure out how to craft that. But yeah, see, the tincture's still on and it works just fine. It's weird, isn't it? Now, real quick, let me ask you guys a question. In terms of cost and in terms of like which one's easier to power scale, would you guys say Smite is easier to do this, or like Lightning Arrow Ranger is easier to do this? Because I can tell you, man, when I crafted these 4 items, holy crap, it was a doozy. Now the lower level craft where you do like just the dense fossil, super easy. Super easy. Like when we did our dense fossils on these, super cake. Super cake. And then of course having this shield early is really nice. And then of course this ring, because you're using uniques, super easy to do. He said, now I'm confused. Yeah, I would say I'm not sure. Because my mana doesn't go anywhere. Maybe it happens when I'm in a map. Let me just throw in a map real quick. Like maybe it changes in a map. Let's see. Yeah, the mana burn doesn't happen in the map either. Oh yeah, it does. There it goes. There it goes. So yeah, it does work. Okay. Okay. I say stick with what you're going. Dude, I love playing Smite. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to our series. Let's go ahead and get back to this. We want to finish Act 1 and just kind of get through here. I should let you try my Smite so you can see how you can scale it. Well, that's my question. Like, how do I... have a craft on that ring when you get a chance? I actually do not know how to craft this ring. I'll be honest. I do not know how to craft it. I do not know how to do that. I had to have the chat and like research how to craft these through Ben, but I do not know how to craft this. I've never used one of these rings before. But I know scaling this is all ES. So I know in the tree, like we could improve this gem and do the other prismatic jewel, which gives me 3% increased ES. There's also the tattoos that you can take through here. I can put all of these intelligence nodes that can give you even more ES. I think it's 3% on each one. So like, and then there's other like jewels that I could take instead of these ones, right? Like there's other jewels I could take to scale it. You transition into full-on int stacking. You gonna do a leveling pod for the series? Oh, absolutely, Smokey. Yeah, I already got it. I already have the pod for it. Yeah. Fish said, yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like that prismatic jewel is 140 div. It's just like, gosh, man. The farm for another 140 div is just like makes me want to slap my like slam my head on the dang desk. Oh, so you actually transition out of the ephemeral edge into energy blade? Really? So wait, would it be better to, like, instead of getting this edge, like, just transition into energy blade instead of getting to this level of the inferior edge? Wouldn't that just be the better way to go? Like basically, like, have the basic edge, right? This basic one. And then instead of transitioning from this one to this one, right, we do with the resolute, we just like go from this to energy blade. The ring is 70 for the base. Throw some essences at it. Which essence do I use? I have some. It's the ES one, right? Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's craft this ring, bro. So am I using the deafening essences? Oh, so we want attribute mod. So we want int. So I have 22. So we want to do... But what's the other mods that I want on it? Like, what's the other mods? Does it stack crit? I'm pretty sure I'm not stacking crit. At least I don't think I'm stacking crit. I'm pretty sure I'm not stacking crit. Because my current ring is attributes. Int's attributes ES. Okay, so we're looking for... Okay. Int, energy shield, and other attributes, I guess. So that's strength, intelligence, the max life, and rarity, which is awful, and no ES. Yeah, because that just seems, man, that's a nice int, that's enough strength in int roll. But isn't the so on the prefix we want, oh, so on the prefix we want increased ES. That's what we want on there, is increased ES. Yeah, we want increased ES, I believe. Increased ES. So dexterity and intelligence. Yeah. So on here we got dexterity, intelligence, the evasion that's on there, and then energy shield, elemental damage with attacks. is what's on this ring. So we would want dexterity intelligence as the ring. Oh, okay, yeah, that's to raise it, yeah. Use them on it. Adds quality that enhances the attributes. Okay. Why would we want Dex and Intelligence with just ES? So we're just ES stacking because we're using the Infernal Edge. So we're not int stacking right now. We're just doing, I mean, we're kind of int stacking, but okay, so we could still do Intelligence. But we need, so we get one more suffix, so we can have 4 suffixes. Int gives you ES, ES gives you damage. Yep, okay. You want int, increase ES and attributes. Okay, so we wanna re-roll this then. Lightning res, rarity. A dead stat. Okay, we got 2 maximum energy shield with Dex and Intelligence. And then the 1 suffix of leech is just kind of, I mean, it's tier 1, but it's a dead mod, I guess, for the most part. But then how do we get the other stuff on here? Do we do the suffixes can't be changed? No, because I have a prefix on here. So what do we do after this? Like, let's say this was what I want. What do we do after this? Or are we splitting? Are we splitting this again? You know what I mean? Because we're about to lose. Yeah, we can't lose the strength. $146 strength. Oh my god, these things get so weak. Well, leaf slam doesn't really matter, but so the auto exertion and stuff would just be super low. Put the catalyst first and then keep rolling for tier 1 dex strength. Okay. So instead of dex, we want all the reses in the world. Plus 13. Not 91 strength. Oh man, but tier 8 ES, bro. You want index and strength? Gosh, dude. I mean, you could craft dex, I guess. You know what I mean? God, I wish that ES thing was better. Int, dex, and strength. Okay. All right, we'll just keep going. Dang, man. Oh, there we go. Strength, dex, intelligence, right there. Strength, dex, and it's tier 5 though on strength and dex. I mean, it's still good though, right? Like it's strength doesn't actually loses, but I do lose the fire res. Doesn't matter. So we have strength, dex, and int. And then what? We can have one more suffix. So what, do we just craft something? Do we just craft, like, can we craft ES or something? Oh, all attributes. So we could craft. Yeah, we could craft basically all attributes. Is that what we do, guys? Is that it? Is that it? No way. Dexterity, intelligence, and then crafting on the +1 minimum endurance charges? Is that what we put on? The +1 minimum to endurance charges? But then we have no ES. Because like the kind of ring is a geodesic ring, which is +1 prefix, -1 suffix. And it has dexterity, intelligence, 2 maximum energy shield, increase maximum energy shield, with add increase elemental damage plus the endurance mod. And this one's -2 prefixes instead of -1. It should be +1 prefix, -1 suffix. Oh, so this would be for more high-end game or what? You'd keep rolling? All right, let's keep rolling. Wow. We spent a divine, gentlemen. Strength and intelligence? Is Gunther still the champ?
Yeah.
Strength and intelligence. Dark Leafs, does this build get much done without Merc Tech? It was good prior to the league. Yeah, it was really good, Dark, last league, and then the edge got nerfed a little bit. The edge got nerfed. But the Merc Tech just makes this build that much better, right? Well, I need a different ring, I think. I need the one that's -1 prefix and +1 suffix, I think. Because I need the ES. I need both the ESs. I need 2 maximum ES and an increased ES. And I believe both of those are prefixes. Yep. With the chaos res, boys, even though we don't need it. Even with the chaos res, boys. Even with the chaos res. Demon, I'm trying to roll the ring from the POB, but this one is a one step up ring because it has -2 prefixes instead of -1 prefix. Can take that back and get a prefix version if you like. Yeah, that'll work, Fish. That'll work, man. The -1 +1. -1 prefix +1 suffix, because then both prefixes would have to be the ESs. I'm trying to roll dexterity and intelligence as one affix, 2 maximum energy shield, increased maximum energy shield, and then we hope we can try to get elemental damage with attack skills, and then we can craft on minimum endurance charge. That's what we're trying to go for. But that's going to be a tough craft, I believe. Because I think you have to split it. I believe you have to split it. It's either that or you have to do the, not the recombinator, but the whore crafting craft, I think. The Punk's going to get a rematch. What'd they wrestle last night at? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a geopsychic ring. Geodesic ring, excuse me. Geodesic. Geodesic. We can give that back to you, Fish. Craft and all. Craft. Demon says craft all alt. All at, even though I don't know what we're crafting. Yes, you do, Demon. I sent it to you. Go back into our message, man. Level 100. Divine Judgment Trickster. Scroll back up, man. The geodesic ring, brother. Crit Stormcall Elementalist? What the... Stormcall Elementalist. There it is. So this would be the one. So I wonder now if we did the geodesic ring and we did this Smite. Yes, it is, Fish. That is the one, yep. That already gave us the 2 maximum energy shield. But we need the other prefix to be the other one. See, there goes increase elemental damage with attacks. I mean, is Essence spam the craft for this? I need to go look at Ben's video. What does Ben say about how to craft this? Yeah, I had the wrong base, Demon. Yep. Because I don't think there's... Is it this? No, it's not this. Because then we don't have the intelligence. Maybe it is this? We got tier 1. Dude, that's so good. With tier 1 max energy shield. Yeah, but how do we get the other things, dude? Yo, Croats over on Twitch. How you doing, man? Had to swap here because you didn't read Twitch. I just read it, brother. Appreciate you, man. So wait, are we doing... I'm assuming we're doing this and we're doing a split again with beast crafting, right? So I get another base and I get the max ES and then we just do the craft that way. Is that how it's going to work? Because I don't think that doing... I mean, it'd have to be an incredible craft over here. Like with the caster mod. Like it'd have to be... We'd have to hit everything. I don't know how we... Geodex bases are only 40C. Oh, since your net went out? Nice. How you doing, Croats? So how do we do that? How do we craft this to get the elemental damage plus the maximum energy shield plus increased energy shield? Is it literally just the horror crafting here? Trickster or Scion is better for armor crafting? I don't know much about Scion, so Trickster's pretty good, but I don't know if either one of them would be better for armor stacking. Maybe Scion. I have a feeling we're splitting this, dude. I think we get 2 of them and we split it. I'm pretty sure we beastcraft this and split. Because beastcraft split would give me that prefix, and then we'd have to beastcraft split and get all 3 prefixes. And do prefixes can't be changed on the crafting bench, and then we would have to hit it with the attribute essence or the attribute craft here. Like hit it with the attribute craft. Probably with an essence and just hope we hit the right attributes and then have 1 suffix open so we can craft on increase endurance charges. I think that's the way to do it. I think you have to beastcraft it. So I would need to get 1 more base and beastcraft this. Like we'd have to get another base that gives me the % increased energy shield. Yeah. That's probably the best way, I think, guys. It would have to be. So we have to beastcraft split it. Because what's the... So on a ring, that's cast speed. That's fire damage. Cold damage. Okay, so we'd have to do intelligence, which is just that craft. How the hell do we get dexterity and intelligence as one roll from a craft? Oh, we have to unveil it. We have to unveil it. We have to veil orbit. So that's what we do. Okay, so we have to get another base. We beastcraft this to have the 2 maximum energy shield, increase maximum energy shield with the elemental damage. Then we do prefixes can't be changed. We hit it with a veil orb. We undo the veil orb, and then we get dexterity intelligence. Like we probably craft on something. We do prefixes can't be changed, veil orb, then craft on a mod to block, and then we unveil so we can get the dexterity and evasion, and then that will leave the craft open to give us the endurance charges. That's the way we do it, because we got to split it. Yep. Oh, so he's just essence spamming this? It looks like he's spamming ES essence until the prefixes are good. So he's just ES spamming this. So I mean, I can try that, man. That's a really good roll. So he's ES spamming it until you get both ESs plus the elemental damage, and then you veil for Dexant. Okay. I'll try it, man, but dang, this ring is good. Or at least the 2. Because you could split it. You could split it. You could also split it. Man, part of me really wants to hold on to this. What if we get another base? Oh, is my Awakened PoE tray not open? Trade. DC. They're like 50C. Ken wants to get one. What's Ken trading for his? 50. And then Bo Luck God wanted how much? 40. He wanted 40. He's got a shield. He's got a shield. All right, so let's go ahead and ES this bad boy. All right, so let's go back to essences. All right, so he's literally just ES spamming this. So we got to get both. There goes elemental damage with attacks. That's nice. I have not seen the increased one yet. Have not seen it. Can we... get a few. So we're just ES spamming this to get all three. Yeah, we need that maximum mana to be the other ES. Jeez, dude, that's a lot of essence spamming. I have not seen the percent one yet, though. Like, even as a... Just the two, man. It's percent maximum. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Oh my god, I saw that percent and I about lost it. Must buy more. 1 for 8, that's not bad. How much does a divine get me though? 1 divine gets me 28. That is not a lot. Haven't seen it, dude. Haven't seen it. Are we sure it rolls from ES? Like, are we sure? I want to make sure I don't miss it. I think that mana regen is kind of nice. I have not seen it one time. I have not seen it one time. Whew. We're at 3 divines already. Holy crap, dude. Is it like a super low weight? It's gotta be, man. Holy crap, dude. Like, what's the weight? Should I go into craft of building and just see? Wait, is there an item level that this needs to be? Dude. Does it need to be a certain item level? I mean, item at level 86 is kind of... I did not see the percent one time. Okay. Holy crap. He's going for the swan bomb. He needs a new, yeah, he needs a new outfit. Definitely needs a new outfit. Definitely needs a new outfit. Yeah, that doesn't have percent either.
Ahoy there.
150C. Jump in voice chat. All right. Let me see. Let me see. All right, what's up?
Hey, okay, I just looked it up. The percent maximum is a Crusader mod, so you need to hit it with the Crusader exalt to make it a Crusader influence ring.
Okay, so I need the Crusader mod first.
Yeah.
Like a Crusader exalted orb.
Yeah.
One is 690 chaos.
Holy cow. Yeah, the percent maximum is Crusader influence mod, so that's the only way to get it.
All right, I'm gonna spend the 4 divine and get one. All right, spent.
One as well with you while you're doing it.
Okay, so we need to put this on just one of the rings. So we just need to a Crusader Exalt Slanus. That's it?
Yeah, to make it a Crusader base.
Okay, so now we come in here and we can do the energy shield thing.
Yeah, you should be able to find it.
There it is. It popped right up right away. I'm like, there's no way I've rolled this many times and didn't get it.
Yeah, I should have looked that up before you started spamming, but...
Tier 2 maximum energy shield. Tier 1. So now basically what I'm doing is I'm hitting this ES until I get both the ES mods plus the elemental
damage. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And if you're lucky, you could also get the increased evasion, which I believe with Trickster is more ES.
It should be. Should be.
Yeah, I bought a ring and Crusader exalted it as well. So
I just got evasion on this. But I need... Oh, I don't have percent. I don't have the percent.
It has open prefixes though. You can exalt slam and hope to hit it.
Oh yeah, I could try to do that, huh? I already rolled over it, but yeah, I could try to do that next time. All right, we're gonna spend another divine. Jeez, that thing was expensive. Holy crud. I'm gonna have to end up farming more stacked decks at this rate.
I will say once you hit the prefixes...
Yeah, it's like guaranteed, isn't it?
Not guaranteed, but you have like two options. You could either get the maximum endurance or the dex strength or dex int or whatever attributes you need. If you get one of those two, you just craft on the other one and you're good to go.
Maximum energy shield. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my god, man. Let us hit this. Oh my god, we got the elemental damage, but not the... Oh, and it had 2 evasion rating. Dude, if that stupid Well,
You try
well,
to
no, that
try
evasion
and
rating
hold the battle.
wouldn't matter. That evasion rating wouldn't matter. Because we need that evasion rating to be the other percent. Yes.
Well, don't forget you can have 4 prefixes. So like,
Oh, I could have
you can get-
exalt slammed that. Yeah.
yeah. That's what's nice about this ring. It gives you the four prefixes and 2 suffixes.
So that one's full. Oh man, so I might have had a chance with one. All right, I'm gonna spend my last divine. Last divine, ladies and gentlemen. Last divine. The 2 evasion rating is nice. It's really good. I don't know what the hell all this is, but accuracy and evasion. Accuracy? No, we want evasion. Just evasion. No, we don't need that. Oh, come on, man. I mean, what are the odds we hit this? You know what I'm saying? What are the odds?
I couldn't check the odds because Craft of XL doesn't work with the geode ring, unfortunately.
Oh, really? It doesn't?
Yeah, it doesn't have the system to like do the extra prefixes in Craft.
Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. So we're just essence spamming. Dude, the odds of hitting this?
It's not too bad, like, because if you're looking for T1 only, then yeah, the odds are going to be terrible.
No, I just want it. I just
tier-
want it to be anything.
Yeah, like any tier, the odds shouldn't be too bad.
All right. Well, I'm officially out of currency. Only got 300 C left. I'm broke. Broke, I tell you. I could sell my audience with the king and try one more time. All right, let's sell our audience with the king and we'll try one more time. 265. All right, then we'll go here. Essence. Currency exchange. Wrong thing. C. All right, sick.
Oh, I hit it. I hit it.
You hit it? No way. No
Yeah,
way you just hit that. No possible way, bro.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, I ran out of essences, so I did a couple on the harvest bench, and I actually hit it.
See, I knew
But
that
the-
harvest bench could be used.
Yeah, you could do either, but since I ran out of essences, I used the juice I had and rolled.
So
some
it's the
essences.
blue. It's the blue harvest, right? With caster modifiers, right?
No, I was rolling defense modifiers for the ES or the or energy shield. But I have the ring for you, and I even crafted prefixes can't be changed.
I want to see if I hit this at all.
It has everything. It has evasion, both ES and.
Does it
LE.
really? No way.
It has everything. The evasion's a bad roll, and the elemental damage is a tier 3, but both ES is T1.
Attack speed. Dang, it really is though. Holy crap.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh man, I thought that was close.
So now you just need to use the veiled orb, either get the hybrid and attributes or get the endurance
All right,
charge.
so where's the veiled orb? Right here. The veiled chaos orb, right?
Yep.
We veiled chaos this. And then we're just do we craft anything to block anything?
I would block the hybrid resistances, so like fire chaos or cold chaos, one of those I would block.
So do fire chaos. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter which one.
No.
Okay. And then
Let's hope we get what you need.
and we need to get dexterity intelligence right there.
Nice.
Boom.
There you go.
Boom. Boom. And then we can come back on here and we can craft
The minimum
endurance charges. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang. Done and done. Demon with the layup, dude.
That's perfect, dude.
That's exactly what we want. The evasion's just low, but hey, can't we divine orb to increase that or no?
No, it stays the same.
It stays in the same tier. That's right. That's right. And it's tier 1 dexterity intelligence.
The only thing that sucks is you are losing strength that you said you needed.
Oh yeah, because my stuff's not on. So I guess the strength in these are.
You could just lower the level of them so the strength requirement's lower.
All right, so now let's look. So I gain almost 1,000 ES.
Nice. You're pushing that 2K, man.
20K.
All right, 20K, yeah.
434 DPS up to 479 DPS on the scale. Now, what would be the catalyst we would want to put into this?
It has defenses on because that's more damage and ES. So
Oh, you already have it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I had some, so I just threw them on.
Okay, so now we need to lower these 3. Bummer. Bummer, bro. What's my strength? 116. Dang, dude. How do we get my strength higher? I'm super confused. Oh, we with the amulet. That's how we do it. We do a onyx amulet with plus 40 to all attributes, increase maximum energy shield with elemental damage, and then you craft the 3 mods for extra endurance charges. So we get our strength back through the amulet and replacing this one is what we do.
Yeah, for the meantime, you could just lower the level of those gems.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it's the scour orb to lower it by 1 level at a time.
Yeah, this is gonna take a second. I wish there was a faster way to do this, but there's not.
All right, I'll be right back. I got my food in the oven.
Dang, man, nice job. Here we go, boys. How much is it to buy that ring? Way too much, Hector. This ring is crazy expensive, man. Let me see. 175 divine, roughly. That's without the crafted endurance. And now we got to lower these things down. Hey, thanks, Hector. I appreciate that, man. All right, there goes 1. 1's down. Not my general's cry. It's definitely gonna get you there, man. We gained almost 1,000 ES from that. That ring gave us almost 1,000 ES, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oops. There we go. Deep slam and then auto exertion. All right, so now let's take a look. So we were at 513 and then we go to 562. So we gained 58,000 DPS. I know that's not a full representation, but yeah, 10, 15 divine for that. That's huge, man. Crazy. Now, if we would have got, what do I need amulet wise? It needs to be an onyx amulet with increased attributes. So plus to all attributes, increased maximum energy shield, increased elemental damage with attack skills. And then I need to craft on 3 modifiers, and I'll craft +1 to minimum endurance charges and then increased damage while leeching. So that's the next upgrade.
Hey, Ward.
Yep.
Hover over your mage blood real quick. Okay, you already got the attributes added to that.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say you could add that on your mage.
I mean, I could put something on this moonstone ring. I guess it would be defenses on this.
Yeah, that would increase your ES as well.
Yeah, left ring slot you can't. Left ring slot you regenerate. Left ring slot +2. Yeah.
Yeah, that ring that you just crafted though is like 75, 80 divines.
I looked it up and it was 175. Based on this trade, yeah. Like if you go in and click everything here, and then the evasion, like even if you took evasion out, it's 175. This one guy has, and that's
Nice.
before the minimum endurance charges or anything. Yeah,
Not bad, not bad.
pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. If only that evasion roll was tier 1. If only, ladies and gentlemen, if only.
Yeah, that would have been.
That would have been clutch, man. He's the Suave goes, that's a sexy ring. That's right, you know it is. That's a sexy ring.
That was a lucky slam, is what it was, man.
That's the kind of ring that keeps you up late. You know, you come home from a late night out at the bar. You know what I mean? Wallet's empty. You're hammered ass drunk. But it was a good time and it was worth it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That bow that I just got.
Demon got his mirror bow finally. Everybody. Oh crap. How do I okay, there we go. He got his mirror bow.
Yeah. It took forever.
Now that's something you sell your soul for, right there. You sell your soul for something like that. You sell your soul for something like that.
And
We're
it
at
costing
17,000.
1 year and 200 divine.
We're at 17K.
3 more K and you're at 20.
Ain't that the truth?
What's the next upgrade that you need on your build?
The next upgrade is the amulet.
On the high end Smite for Ben, he actually uses the whisper like you're using now.
Outside of that, the next upgrade would be the jewels, like that jewel that gives me 3% ES, or the tattoos that also give me ES.
Yeah, since you're still doing stack decks,
Eagerly
start
await.
keeping your
Oh, look at that, a fresh divine.
Start keeping your audiences with the king and run that and try to get the light and meaning. Because that will give you a ton of energy build.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Here comes the money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fresh divine. Oh, I got my other loot filter on. Whoopsie. What are you doing, Oaken Shield? Hey, what stats are on this thing? Bling, bling. We got a divine back that quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
You streaming tomorrow, War?
yes. Yeah, I should be, yeah. Yeah, the Whispers thing, I still need to put catalyst on this. It would be defenses on this too.
Tomorrow for the start of stream, you should
I need a catalyst.
you should jump on the gauntlet and get the gloves for killing the starter Hillock dude. See if you can kill him.
The starter Hillock guy.
Yeah, the dude right at the start
On what, hardcore?
on the gauntlet tomorrow.
On the gauntlets.
Yeah, the gauntlet starts tomorrow. See if you can do it.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
Yeah, you just got to kill that dude right at the starter zone, and you get a pair of gloves for completing that.
Would it be caster mods? Or no?
For the ES
Yeah.
defense mods.
Oh, I do not have defense. Let me see.
I'm going
Defense
to attempt to
mod.
get. I'm going to attempt to do the whole campaign on the gauntlet, but I don't know if I'll be able to.
170 for the... Good lord. Only 10%. Okay. All right, chat. That is going to do it, man. What an awesome banger stream. We got a new video that's going to be coming out with the intro to how we level with Smite on a Trickster through the campaign. I'm super excited about that series. So just stay tuned. We got more and more coming as we advance through the campaign, just to show you guys how I would do it on a league start. Oh, wait a second. I forgot about my auto exertion. And we crafted this juicy ring tonight, courtesy of Demon helping us out. So that was fantastic. And all of you guys in chat helping us out. Big shout out to everybody new joining the stream. I really do appreciate it. We're here on YouTube as well as over on Twitch. So I really do appreciate all the love, guys. Make sure to like the stream if you enjoyed it. And we should be back tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Be safe, have fun. And as always, stay gaming, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.